Reports indicate that Andross is working on some secret weapon.
I'll check it out.
Good luck.
Hey gents, Scheme Rhythm here, back with Star Fox 64, the easy path run. Last episode, we went through the first 3 stages, and basically we let the timer count down on Fortuna to get here. As I still continue to ponder why it is that I keep mistaking Fortuna and Ficina's names. I guess the very obvious answer that I just haven't said yet is that they both begin with F. I think that's the real reason, honestly.
He's quick. Be careful.
So, I mean, you've seen all of this before. I don't even know why I'm really doing this, but I guess for completion's sake, because I haven't really showed all the cutscenes. I don't know if you've seen that ridiculous Star Fox 64 promo video that like advertises the Rumble Pack in Star Fox 64, but part of one of the lines that he said that caught my attention when I watched it, showed Stuart this, was he said that it was the coolest cinematic gaming experience there is, or something along those lines, and I'm just thinking cinematic, oh god. But then it's like, you know, this kind of was cinematic back in the day. You got people freaking talking to you the entire time.
What the heck is that? They're on me.
Which, I don't know, it made me think, part of the reason I think the Star Fox franchise has gone down in posterity, and I shot down Peppy.
Sorry guys, I gotta sit this one out.
But part of the reason I think this series has gone down in posterity is not because I think Assault and Adventures were necessarily abominations to the franchise, like a lot of purists will think. But I think it has more to do with the fact that, you know, the first 2 Star Fox games did something special. Like, the first one, freaking 3D graphics on the NES, or SNES, what? And then this one, it was like, ooh, real-time dialogue and voice acting, that's pretty neat. I mean, Metal Gear Solid was not too long after this for the PlayStation, which was, you know, the competing console with the N64. That also had an even more extensive full voice acted thing, but, you know, I think that wasn't until much later, technically. So I don't know if it really counts. But anyway, then you get, after this game, you get to Adventures, and it's like, okay, it's a pretty good game overall. I mean, sure, it's pretty much a Zelda clone, but, you know, it's Rare, they're owned by Nintendo, and Nintendo people making a Zelda clone, I guess, is kind of acceptable. I mean, the shooter stages themselves weren't bad, but here's the thing. What did that game do for either the shooter genre or video gaming in general, or anything that was like new or revolutionary or even somewhat spectacular for that matter? I guess it looked nice, but I mean, hell, it looked better than the sequel Star Fox Assault overall, but let's not even, I mean, Star Fox Assault I think did a better job of capturing the same vibe as the first 2 Star Fox games, like Star Fox and Star Fox 64, but Assault's was, I hate to say that those were some of the worst third-person shooter controls whenever you're on the ground that I've ever had, but those were some of the worst third-person shooter controls while you're on the ground that I've ever seen or had.
Where is the creator?
And I don't know, this game made a lot of references to things in pop culture, movies, TV series, classic sci-fi stuff. I mean, you know, there's like I said, the Gundam stuff. This is a reference to something from Star Trek.
Huh?
And, you know, obviously, Katina's Independence Day, and I don't know.
Destroy what?
I kind of lost my train of thought there. Oh yeah, I was bashing Star Fox Assault. Not really, but I loved the shooting stages on Star Fox Assault. The ones where you're in the Arwing and You know, there weren't any Landmaster on-rail stages, but the Armrails Arwing sections were pretty cool, I thought.
Let me handle this.
And, I mean, I haven't played the game in forever. So yeah, this is what happens if Slippy gets to go up after if you take too long on this boss. So yeah.
I must be complete.
Rob, can you confirm Slippy's location?
Distress signal coming from Titania.
That's how it's pronounced, Titania!
Heavy ship is in.
I always say Titania, but it's Titania.
Slippy can be such a headache.
Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure how much I would trust these voice actors for that. So Falco's down, Slippy's out of commission. I mean, Peppy's down, Slippy's out of commission, and Falco's an asshole. Awesome. Like, oh god, what should I do? What should I do? So yeah, my only choice now, unless I want to replay the stage, which I did not want to do, is to go to Titania. Which kind of looks like Saturn now that I look at it. Is this supposed to be like the Mars, one of those awful sci-fi Mars movies references,
What are you doing?
Titania?
It's too dangerous there.
Because now that I think about it,
I can't leave Slippy hanging.
I mean, sure, Mars doesn't have any rings, but thinking about it now, Titania does look a lot like Mars. I guess, anyway. Obviously, I haven't been to Mars, but the red sand and stuff is kind of like, okay.
Deploy the Landmaster.
Putting my keys down. We meet again, you red bitch. You soulless bastard.
12 o'clock.
A magnetic storm. We'll search.
This was so awkward without Peppy's dialogue to go with it, because you know when the ships are being repaired, they're actually you know, their dialogue isn't in here.
I think you look better in it.
So all you hear is
Why don't you come down?
all you hear are like Falco's quips.
I'll pass. He can sure be a pain.
Which actually, listening to this now, Falco's pretty chatty on this stage.
Enemy fighters coming at you, Fox.
Ugh, I can smell the hot cocoa in the cup, even though there's no hot cocoa in that cup. I didn't it wasn't even that long ago that I uploaded this stage, jeez. But, I mean, this is the one that I did uncut. If I remember correctly, I actually did it. I did get the medal. Ironic. It's not really ironic, but I did get the medal whenever I did this part. Which was kind of pissed me off a little bit, actually. Like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. I got the medal on my first try on a run-through where it doesn't even fucking matter if I get the medal. But, yeah, I didn't really mention this, but how do you guys like it? This whole widescreen thing now. I wish I could have figured it out for Dark Souls before I finished it, but I didn't really render anything in Dark Souls in Sony Vegas, so I got that advantage going for me, and I still have to pee, damn it. Shooting shit with bombs. Jesus Christ.
I guess you're good.
Oh, the humanity. Falco really is an asshole. I mean, really. Think about it. All he does is trash talk you, like. I don't know. Actually, he does have some concern. There's some indication that Fox and Falco are actually friends, somewhat. Even though in Command, that another one of those Star Fox games that no one but me has played. He actually leaves the team just like he did in Star Fox Adventures. I guess spoilers for that game, but not really, because you find that out at like the very beginning and like the instruction manual that Falco is no longer on the team because he left.
Is that you, Slippy? I'll be there soon.
I've done so much talking about Star Fox Adventures and Assault that I'm halfway tempted to play those.
I knew you'd come help
I don't.
me.
Well, I have one of them with me, but
Do something.
anyway. Oh, so the music does start during the boss. I couldn't tell before. Yeah, Stuart. Because I'm counting on you watching this, Stuart. Mr. Stuart Plays. You mentioned potentially talking and commentating while recording for like 12 hours straight. No, there's no fucking way. I'm sorry. There's not.
I made it.
There's just no way that you can. I'm sorry. I just don't see it.
Data analysis complete. Here it comes.
Just based on my experience here, I highly doubt it. And I had a lot of trouble for some reason hitting this boss, and I was like, damn it! He got all his stuff back. Then I fired a bomb and found out that you can just fire a bomb to get rid of everything that he has. And it's like, oh, wish I had known that about 4 or 5 tries ago. Not that I had to try multiple times to get this, but I actually got the hit plus 10 there. And if I had all my teammates, I would have gotten the medal here too. I think. Yeah, I would have. Go figure.
All aircraft report.
I thought I was a goner.
We're always saving your hide, Slip.
Repairs complete on heavy ship.
Can we leave Mars now?
When we get back, we'll head to Venom.
Actually, overall, this run wasn't that bad, this points-wise. I think all my top 10 is all over 1200. I don't remember if this made it onto there or not, but I like the implications behind this. You can hover that high in a cutscene when you can. It's just you can't get that high whenever you're actually playing the game, of course. Excuse me, I have to yawn.
If you destroy the satellite, we can go straight for Venom. Be careful, Fox.
I'm on it.
I'm on it. Alright, here we go, here we go. Bring it on, bitch, bring it on.
Okay, guys, destroy all barriers.
Alright, so I thought about it more, and this could also be another Independence Day reference when you think about it.
Aim for the
Because
energy tower.
if you remember in that movie, at the beginning, they launched this military assault, Air Force assault on the one of those ships, and the fighters come out, and the fighters are all protected by these force fields, just like the ships in here. If you try to just shoot them down before you shoot down these energy towers, so I don't know. Just crazy to think about. I'm sure there's some other reference in here somewhere. Probably. My roommate pointed out that this kind of has a Death Star, Star Wars vibe to it, which I'm inclined to agree, especially looking at the ending explosion.
Those
But
ships are shielded too.
no run down the trenches though.
You are not taking him down. Hey, the force field is
There we go.
disappearing. Looks like we've got company.
Alright, here we go.
Fox, get this guy off me.
That is what she said. I hope not, actually. Jesus Christ. I should not have said that.
You're not getting away that
I think part of the reason that Stuart enjoys watching my videos is to hear me inevitably say something without thinking. I love how Wolf is the only one in that cutscene. It's part of what made me decide to go here instead of to Area 6 in my medium playthrough. Like, Star Wolf again? Seriously? I have to deal with that asshole again? Actually, it kind of makes perfect sense that Star Wolf would be the ones that you fight here, because they're, if you think about it, the guy who hired them,
This guy off me.
you're within, like, shooting distance of the guy who hired them, after all. I mean,
Fox, get this
3
guy
times in a row, Slippy.
Take care of the guy
Oh, don't you
behind
start
the
bitching too, Peppy.
box. Good, I see
And
the
then,
enemy core.
of course, he didn't even get a chance to cry for help, because in the vacuum of space, no one can hear you scream.
Get this guy off me.
Jeez, I made that a lot darker than it really is. It's okay, he's in one of the sequels, people. Or 2 of the sequels, people. Wolf is alive. And they did nice... They changed up his theme pretty nicely in Assault.
This is really
Destroy the satellite core.
Fox.
Ugh.
Get this guy off me.
I can't help but think about Star Fox Command now. Some of the endings in that game are just so bad. Like... Fox, I'm sorry!
Oh
I love Panther! I'm going back to Star Wolf. If you don't know what that is, I am...
no. Fox. Get this guy off me.
then, you know, it's... Honestly, the writing is not a lot better than what I just made fun of there. And here it is. N64 Death Star Explosion. I think I got the medal there, too. Because it's kind of hard not to get them... Oh, wait, no, I don't think I did. If I had more than one member... If I had, like, one more member of Star Wolf to shoot down, I would have gotten the medal.
Here we come.
And I haven't shown you guys Easy Venom yet, have I? Easy Venom is actually the hard Venom, in my opinion. Oh god, here it goes. It does mean that we're pretty close to the end here, though. I'm deciding whether or not I should upload or leave in the
We're not done
credits. Because, well, frankly,
yet. Time to show
I
them
go through the easy... I get the easy ending twice in my recordings. And I'd like to not have to split it so that one video is 21 minutes long and one video is 29. This is what it's setting up to be so far.
Don't go dying on me.
Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Which means I'll probably just end up having to settle for the 21-29 split on one of the next videos. But,
You'll be sorry, Fox.
so yeah, this part's going to be uploaded on Tuesday, I believe. And I've got one Metal Gear Solid to...
I'll take the left.
I decided to follow Falco through all these splits whenever I got the option.
Gotcha.
Metal Gear Solid, jeez.
I'm going
That
left.
game. I don't know, I still can't get over the... Like, I like the story, I like the way it's written, but it's got such a bad premise when you think about it. A walking battle tank that fires nukes. That... it's such a horrible idea. I mean, what's the difference between having something like that and just having it launch from a missile silo? Because you're not going to launch a nuke so close to yourself that it would destroy the freaking robot, would you?
Here they come.
It's a good story built on a very, very bad premise, is what I'm saying. Kind of like a, I don't really care what you're saying because you said it so well. Or, I'm not quite sure what he's saying, but he's saying it quite well. Thankfully, they're not, I don't think, the guy who wrote the Metal Gear Solid games is quite as evil as Hitler, but...
Jeez Louise, what
How did
is
they go
that?
from talking about Star Fox 64 to talking about Hitler?
That temple gives me the creep.
Godwin's Law? But that's only supposed to apply to arguments on the internet. It's not supposed to apply to this. Man.
What's going on? He's running away.
Speaking of Hitler, that Seeing this guy, if you blow up his back part first, it looks like he's kind of wearing a sort of this German lederhosen or whatever the hell it's called. I remember seeing a picture of Hitler in that, and it's just so fucking hilarious because it's like you have this man who's like one of the most evil men to have ever lived, and he's wearing this really goofy looking, basically underwear. Not underwear, but these very goofy looking pants with straps, and it's like, wow. Actually, if you've ever seen his drawings of like Daffy Duck and stuff like that, he was a huge Disney fan. They're actually not bad, which is kind of shocking. But again, I'm talking about Hitler on a Star Fox 64 video. What the fuck?
I'll go it alone from here.
Way to ruin the mood, Slippy. Again. I don't believe I've shown the Easy Path version of this tunnel.
I've been waiting for you, Star Fox.
It's filled with these. I'm a little excited about destroying them all.
Know
But
that I control the galaxy.
basically you have to get 189 by the end of this tunnel to be able to get the medal on Easy Venom. I've never gotten the medal on Easy Venom.
It's me.
It's obnoxiously hard. You have to start with all 9 bombs, and then you have to blow up the crowds at the beginning. I know if you blow up the crowd at the very beginning, that you, like, as soon as you start the level, there's a huge wave in front of you. That's like 29 or something ridiculous like that. Thankfully, they give you everything you need. They think they give you 1 bomb plus 2 laser upgrades and 3 gold rings on that path leading up to him. So if you die to him, don't worry. Assuming you're decent, assuming you've been able to make it up to this point without having your older sibling play for you, then you should be able to handle this. So, shock! He's a robot! Now, I actually could have just kept firing there and it would have killed him. Or would have, yeah. He was 1 shot away from death whenever I leaned to the side, so I could have just kept firing and he would have died before he even got to me. And there's no sequence with your father, you just kind of turn around and get out of there on your own. Because it was a straight path. Alright, guys. I'll let this play through, I guess.
Yes! You did it!
Okay, I'll admit it.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna let these play. I'm just gonna let the credits play through on all 3 of these, and if you don't want to watch them, you can skip them. Okay, 1062. Eh. It was over 1,000 at least. If you're curious about my high scoring runs are always on taking the hard path, except of going to Sector Z, I always go to Macbeth. And then I just take the boss out the way that would let you go to Area 6, and you want to do the hard path version, or you want to have the hard path ending to get a high scoring run, that's for sure. But you know, I think I'm just going to let this play through the entire way through. And, you know, I'll see you guys whenever I get to the medium path run. And, I don't know if I'm going to record that yet, but, or the commentary for that yet, but, you know, I'm, blanking out. You know what? I'm going to stop talking now. Guys, this has been Scheme Rhythm. I'll see you on the next Star Fox 64 where we start on the medium path. Later.
Star Fox, we are in your debt.
I would be honored to have you as part of the Cornerian...
Oh, no, sir. We prefer doing things our own way.
Gray Fox is ready to go.
It's time for us to go now.
This is one steep bill, but it's worth it.